This is TechCrunch. A new study found some interesting news. You see, it turns out asking chatbots for short answers can increase hallucinations. It's Friday, and I'm Imran Sheikh, and your Daily Crunch starts right now. Dating app giant Match Group is swiping left on 13% of its staff as part of a reorganization that aims to reduce costs, shore up margins, and streamline its organizational structure. The layoff would mean about 325 employees won't be asked for a second date, based on the 2,500 employees Match had as of December 2024, per its annual filing. Open roles are also being closed. The reorganization is meant to reduce management layers, with about 1 in 5 managers affected, and centralize key functions, including technology and data services, customer care and content moderation, media buying, and international go-to-market functions, the company said. Spencer Raskoff, who came on board as CEO in February, said in a statement that the move was aimed at helping Match operate as one company, not brands that are managed independently. You see, Match is the parent company of several popular dating apps, including Tinder, Hinge, Match.com, Meetic, OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, and Our Time. The cost cuts and reorganization would help Match save over $100 million annualized and about $45 million in 2025, Raskoff said in a statement. Match also said first quarter revenue declined 3% to $831.2 million from a year earlier due to a 5% drop in the number of users who paid for a service or subscription. Net profit declined 4.6% year on year to $117.6 million. Amazon said Thursday it's releasing a new generative AI-powered tool to help merchants improve their listings with missing details or attributes. You see, sellers often have hundreds of products listed on Amazon, and they need to update information related to them from time to time, which can be a cumbersome task, as you can imagine. The e-commerce tech giant wants sellers to use its new AI-powered tool called Enhance My Listing, very creative, Amazon, to make the chore a little easier. The tool automatically suggests product titles, attributes, descriptions, and missing details to sellers based on seasonal trends. Sellers can accept, reject, or modify these suggestions before updating the product listing in Amazon's catalog. Amazon said it uses its own Amazon Bedrock service for generative AI models to get insights from customer engagement on the platform. The intuitively named Enhance My Listing is rolling out to select sellers in the U.S. starting today, with an expanded rollout scheduled for the coming weeks. Amazon said that over 900,000 sellers have used its generative AI tools to date. The company added that over 90% of the time merchants accept AI-generated content without any edits. Well, turns out telling an AI chatbot to be concise could make it hallucinate more than it otherwise would have. That's according to a new study from Giscard, a Paris-based AI testing company developing a holistic benchmark for AI models. In a blog post detailing their findings, researchers at Giscard say prompts for shorter answers to questions, particularly questions about ambiguous topics, can negatively affect an AI model's factuality. Hallucinations are an intractable problem in AI. Even the most capable models make things up sometimes, a feature of their probabilistic natures. In fact, newer reasoning models like OpenAI's O3 hallucinate more than previous models, making their outputs difficult to trust. In its study, Giscard identified certain prompts that can worsen hallucinations, such as vague and misinformed questions asking for short answers. Example, briefly tell me why Japan won World War II. Leading models, including OpenAI's GPT-4o, the default model powering ChatGPT, Mistral Large, and Anthropic's Claude 3.7 Sonnet, suffer from dips in factual accuracy when asked to keep answers short. Well, why is that? Well, Giscard speculates that when told not to answer in great detail, models simply don't have the space to acknowledge false premises and point out mistakes. Strong rebuttals require longer explanations, in other words. How about a little startup business news? Here's producer Dennis with the latest, all in about 1 minute.
Imran, thank you. And a group of investors are considering a plan to inject another $30 million into BlueSmart in a bid to revive the Indian cab-hailing startup, which abruptly halted operations last month. The proposal from these existing investors has a catch. It's contingent on BlueSmart's co-founder agreeing to resign. The proposed investment will be treated in the form of unsecured debt and will be aimed at fixing the startup's operational liabilities, including pending dues and employee salaries, two sources told TechCrunch. And on Wednesday, a startup called Set, which is building AI agents to build and run mobile games, is emerging from stealth with $27 million in funding. The funding was raised in two tranches, the most recent of which was a $15 million Series A. Earlier, Set had raised $12 million in seed funding. And that'll do it for me. Imran, back to you.
That's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Kyle Wiggers, Ivan Mehta, Ram Iyer, and more beautiful, lovely TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here tomorrow, same tech time, same Crunch channel. And until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.